Wednesday news time, 7:11. That's time for traffic in transit. Here's Ian Stark.
Got a call that there is a crash on the eastbound belt in the area of Knapp Street. Shutting down all lanes. Now, I do see delays passing by Flatbush Avenue, making your way westbound to Shore. Eastbound heading into the scene also looks rough. What you want to do is get over on Shore Parkway and take Shore Parkway. Eventually, you get back onto the belt. It reconnects you. Well, you connect with Amons Avenue. You take Amons, and then Amons gets you back to the belt. But you can get around this. Just make sure you get off on Shore Parkway, take Shore to Amons, and you should be just fine. Now, here's what you need to know about the bridges and tunnels. Some really heavy delays at the GWB sticking around, heading in about 20 to 25 minutes. Outbound, you still have traffic on the westbound Cross Bronx and on the westbound Bruckner. And once you get to the GWB, it's not too bad. But if you had all that traveling to the GWB together, it's still about 35 minutes or so getting to the bridge. Outbound Lincoln looks great. Inbound Lincoln still kind of slow, but the holiday delay in both directions. So if you're going to choose between the two, I would definitely go for the outbound Lincoln. Inbound is a wash. I'm Ian Stark. Our next report at 7:21. 1010 wins on 92.3 FM.
Now the AccuWeather 4-day forecast with meteorologist Brian Thompson.
It's going to turn out mainly clear and comfortable as we head through tonight. Low 64 in the city. It will be in the 50s in some suburbs. Now we have a very nice weekend ahead. Lots of sunshine for tomorrow with low humidity. High temperatures around 80. Still mainly clear and comfortable for tomorrow night. Low 65 in the city. It will get into the 50s in most suburbs. Now Sunday is going to be pretty much a repeat performance of tomorrow. Lots of sunshine. The humidity will stay low. It will be just a little bit warmer Sunday, a high of 83. Still nice into Monday with sunshine much of the time. The humidity will stay low with a high of 84. And then a little bit warmer, highs back into the mid to upper 80s on Tuesday with a few more clouds mixing in, but mostly dry through the next few days. I'm AccuWeather meteorologist Brian Thompson on New York's weather station. 1010 wins on 92.3 FM.
Coming up, a cat missing for more than 2 years. Will we be doing a story about it if it were still missing? I'm not sure, but the cat has been found. A remarkable story out of Long Island tonight. If your pet has been missing for more than 2 years, the likelihood of seeing that pet again, let's face it, is small. But Isabella, a cat who went missing in June 2023, was found in the Hamptons this week. Isabella was adopted from a shelter in Wantagh by her owner in Great Neck. The cat escaped the home. The owner put up flyers in the neighborhood, according to LICS. That's the acronym for the Long Island Cat Kitten Solution. A homeowner in Hampton Bays, about 70 miles from Great Neck, had been feeding Isabella for 3 months and decided to scan her for a microchip, and that helped return the cat home. This is the cat's owner, Suzanne Muller.
In terms of her personality and everything, she's exactly the way she was before she left. She's not traumatized. She's not fearful. And she was very cuddly right away.
It's good to hear. Worst air in the world. It's a title that a city would not want. Is it LA, Delhi, Beijing? Chicagoans love their city, rightfully so, but this is a title right now they probably do not care for.
Lollapalooza, Chicago's annual 3-day music festival beside Lake Michigan and Grant Park, kicking off on Friday with a lot of excited fans.
I've done like Coachella, Made in America, Rolling Loud, all that, but Lolla has been on the bucket list.
But Lolla comes with a warning this year. With more than 650 wildfires burning across Canada, smoke has been drifting south, creating a haze covering the Chicago skyline. The EPA has listed an air quality alert for Chicago, urging those with respiratory issues and kids with asthma to stay inside. Sherry Preston, ABC News.
The sounds of the great guitarist Mick Taylor, a former member of the Rolling Stones. He joined the Stones in 1969 and stayed with them for 5 years. Now Taylor's representative is saying that a guitar in an exhibit at the Metropolitan Museum of Art is actually his. The exhibition is called Play It Loud. The guitar in question, a 1959 Gibson Les Paul, appeared on The Ed Sullivan Show in October 1964 in the hands of Keith Richards. When the Stones first appeared on The Ed Sullivan Show, Eric Clapton is said to have played it. Jimmy Page was photographed with it. But Taylor says, through his representative, that he bought the guitar from a road manager for the Stones, brought it with him in 1969 on tour with the Stones, and at some point the guitar disappeared. The museum says no. The museum says the guitar has a long public history of ownership, and Taylor never owned it. Officials in Palermo, Maine are upset that a contractor paid a $20,000 fine in pennies.
The town ruled Kirk Sherman violated an ordinance when he made too large of a path along a lake. The state did not see the need for a penalty, but left the final call up to the town. Sherman filled dozens of buckets with 12,000 pounds of pennies and dumped them in a huge pile on the floor of the Palermo town office.
I just want them to realize that they weren't fair with us. So this is our kind of one fun way of saying, here's your payment. Good luck.
Sherman may be charged an extra handling fee because it took so long for town employees to count all 2 million pennies.
It's correspondent Michael Wallace. Sometimes when a baseball player is on a hot streak, they say that the ball looks like a beach ball to them up at the plate. Well, how about a baseball that's 8 feet in diameter? A giant baseball has broken a Guinness World Record by accumulating 6,750 signatures. The ball is on a tour of minor league ballparks and will come to the MLB flagship store in New York on Tuesday. Traffic on Sunday nights in the summer can be as bad as the weekday rush hours, so we've added expanded traffic reports Sunday nights through Labor Day.
All news, all the time. This is 1010 Wins at 92.3 FM. You give us 22 minutes, we'll give you the world.
Good evening. It's 73 degrees at 7:20. I'm Bud Mishkin. Here's what's happening. A fatal stabbing at a deli this afternoon in East New York, Brooklyn. A public boost today for the Interborough Express that will be designed to connect Brooklyn and Queens. 3 brothers who run a jewelry store in Nassau County are suing both the county and the police department after they were arrested and accused of beating up a would-be customer. The grand jury dropped the charges. Former Jeffrey Epstein associate Ghislaine Maxwell has been moved to a federal prison camp in Texas that is considered minimum security. This following her meeting with the Trump administration's Deputy Attorney General. At 1010 Wins Entertainment News, the series And Just Like That, the Sex and the City revival, is coming to an end. Sports tonight, the Yankees are in Miami. The Mets host the Giants. The Liberty are in Connecticut. AccuWeather, really nice tonight. A clear night, low 64 in the city, 50s in the burbs. Tomorrow and Sunday, sunny and pleasant and low humidity. Winds News Time, 7:21. It's time for traffic and transit on the ones with Ian Stark.
Here's what you need to know about the bridges and tunnels. Still seeing a lot of traffic in the GWB. I mean, we're getting to the point where it's not incredibly awful, but still, if you're heading westbound on the Cross Bronx from the Bronx River Parkway, you still got a real slow go getting to the bridge. Then you get there, and it's about 15 minutes across the upper and lower. But again, you have all those delays on the westbound Cross Bronx. So you're traveling inbound through the toll plaza, across the bridge, into the Deegan. That's about a 20 to 25-minute trip. You do better on the lower level, but still, once you get to the Cross Bronx, you'll be slowing down into the Deegan as well. The Holland Tunnel is still about 25 minutes in and out. You're still seeing a lot of traffic in the covered roadway. If you're heading outbound, you do much better to the Lincoln North or Center Tubes. Inbound, still seeing some traffic at the Lincoln, but at least eastbound 495 is beginning to ease out a little bit. Still seeing a lot of traffic in Brooklyn on the belt as you make your way westbound near Cropsey Avenue, but then by the time you get to Flatbush Avenue, traffic is beginning to pick up on your way to Queens. And here's what we see on Long Island's Big Three. You have some westbound traffic on the LIE of the Northern State heading into the Cross Island Parkway. Southern State slows down after the Meadowbrook into Eagle Avenue at exit 18. I'm Ian Stark. Our next report at 7:31. 1010 Wins on 92.3 FM.
Fatal stabbing this afternoon at a deli in East New York in Brooklyn. Sources say it was an apparently unprovoked attack. Police say it happened around 3 o'clock. And those sources tell 1010 Wins an agitated male was asked to leave the deli. He left, came back, went behind the counter and stabbed the employee. This was not thought to be a robbery. The employee later died at the hospital. The suspect is at large. And a fatal stabbing in Harlem. Police believe this was a domestic incident. Police say they responded to a home on West 138th Street around 4 a.m. today. A 34-year-old man was found with multiple stab wounds. Sources tell 1010 Wins the man was stabbed by his boyfriend during a domestic incident. The suspect is still at large. The Interborough Express, the plan for a light rail between Brooklyn and Queens, got a boost today from the governor.
The 14-mile light rail is designed to cut commutes in half and skip Manhattan entirely.